Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am BorderWise and welcome to From the Depths update 3.1. And I really was not planning on making any more update videos since the last big one where the game moved out of early access, but alas, the devs have other ideas and they're still changing small but interesting levels of things. And there's the big one with this one that we're going to talk about in a minute, but first, look at the signpost. You'll notice it's big. That is, I think, the only straight-up new block. But there's a major change, which is certainly going to be affecting the way I build things, and that is the new disconnection check. So, you'll notice me hovering over this block right here, this heavy armor beam. It says colored with paint number 8. Well, that's what it's colored with. And it says protected from new disconnection logic as placed before 3.1.0. This new disconnection check is basically, the game is now much more strict about what blocks can actually be attached to what. So for instance, this is something I do literally all the time, is do things with like munition warners and detection equipment and all that stuff. In the past, if I placed, say, a 360 camera over a wood block like this, I could connect directly a wireless receiver underneath that, like, with absolutely no problem, and the thing would still stay there, because even though you can't attach it, the wireless receiver, anywhere but on the bottom, once it's placed, it still acts as connected to any other block around it. You can't do that anymore. So, yeah, so the game is much more strict about that. But all older designs before 3.1 are protected from this new disconnect thing, so it's not like you're going to say, let's do this, and let's see, I believe that the twin head uses this kind of thing, so let's go here. You'll notice that this guy is stuck like this. I don't believe this is all connected anywhere here. But if I delete all this, for instance, I won't be able to replicate it, I don't think. Well, actually, I will be able to replicate it because this is an older design. Yes, I can still do that. That's absolutely lovely jubbly. I can, for instance, do this. So, rejoice, rejoice. Older designs still work quite nicely for that. You go away now because I don't want to look at you. Alright, so that's the major thing, and so it basically means that you can't have floating blocks connected to each other anymore. So, like, to give you another example, once upon a time, you could do something like this. You could have an exhaust pipe go like that, and you could shift replace there, and they would still be connected. Not anymore. Now, yep, nope, can't do that anymore. So now, if a thing doesn't look like it can connect, it probably can't. The exception to that is slopes, because slopes technically still connect. You can still do that, but that's because they are in fact touching each other. I do not think you can do the same thing. Oh no, you can do the same thing with that. Okay, cool. So it doesn't... It's structural blocks, it looks like they get a pass on this one. How about that? Okay. Step in the right direction, but still not on... Oh no, that is touching. Barely. Jeez, that's a strong block of ally. Anyway, that's the major change to know of. That has wide ramifications. But now there's some additions, so let's get onto the 3-meter wide sign block. And as you can see, it's the old signpost, but it's bigger. And that's the only change. Build mode. Area and block arrays now work with mirror, so... If we do something like da-da-da-da-da, like that, and we go into prefab and we use the, whoops, 1, 2, 3, and we use this block arrays feature, you'll notice it now works with mirror mode, so that's a nice feature. Attempting to replace a block when the new block cannot be placed now has no effect. It is used to delete the old block without placing... It used to delete the old block without placing a new one. Presumably that was in beta test. So if we, for instance, let's do something like this, and we got this guy right here. Let's see what happens. Yep. No comprendo. But that works. And so does this. Does this work? Nope, it does not. Okay, so... block group arrays can now also delete a chunk of blocks of the same type if the selected block is not part of a multi-block system. I have no idea how that works, so let's just spawn in something like this. Let's see here. Yeah, I have no idea. I actually have no idea what that means. If the selected block is no... oh! Selected blocks are the same type. If the selected block is not part of a... okay, let's try that. Shift delete. Oh! Oh, that's super convenient. What happens if I do this? Well, there goes my fortress. Oh, that's super helpful. It means you can delete entire things. Oh, you poor sods. Alright, Control Z that, and we got our whole fortress back. Oh, that's super convenient. I'm so glad I figured that out on camera. Yes, believe it or not, I can be a genius when I want to. Or get lucky at the very least. Option to show build marker coordinates on HUD. So if I do this... what's it? Freeze the vehicle, mid frame, no, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, no idea what that means. Okay, so undo redo. Undo redo now works in multiplayer. Every player building on the same construct share one undo redo list. Only the author of an action can undo or redo it. Okay, so multiplayer change. Changes blocks. Blocks from old blueprints are spared from the strict disconnection check, as we know. Let's have something interesting going on in the background. Simply because, I don't know. Let's go here and let's just load in a random thing. Let's load in the Xerxes, because the Xerxes is hilarious and cool and fun.
Receiving.
Yeah, it'll spawn in a whole mob of marauders. There we go. Sure, that'll go well. Alright, where were we? Alrighty. Alright, changed placeable faces of ACB, ship wheel, fire control computer, drone spawner, blueprint spawner, docking station, repair bot, respawn beacon, gauge block, AI wireless receiver, lure box, stair, door, and a few other blocks. So that's the thing that's now... those are the things that now are pretty much the main subjects of the new disconnect checks. Replace, repair, and disconnection check now respect placeable faces of blocks. Okay, so that's all pretty much the same thing. Oh yeah, new little torpedo propellers thing. Oh yeah, new propulsion visuals. That's nice. Okay, also new missile trailers. Can't get missile colors to work though. I think that's a problem unique to me. Also, muzzle flash on the simple weapons now, in case you didn't notice before. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Fortress. In-play movement speed of a Fortress under AI player control increased to 3 meters per second from 1 meters per second. Harpoons. Improved the rendering of missile harpoons so you can now see a sensibly thick cable rather than a constant thickness black line. Missile. Large 2x2 hatch texture replaced. So, I believe... yep, it is a lot more simple now. It's like, it's... yeah, well, it just looks blank. I'm fine with that. I imagine some people might not be fine with that. We've run out of marauders. This will not do. There you are. Good eating, girl. Alright, physics. Auto-sync transforms flag has been turned off in the Unity physics engine, which should improve performance, particularly for vehicles that are very close together, without affecting the simulation much. And finally, there's a list of fixes. AI. Fortress maneuver routine will no longer try to move a fortress if it is within 3 meters of its waypoint. This is for performance reasons. Moving large fortresses can be quite computationally expensive. Custom jet engines. Custom jets with both thrust and energy/power output do not use more materials than intended. Drones. Docked motherships and drones will no longer activate their colliders immediately after spawning. They now correctly identify that they are connected by a tractor beam and don't need colliders. Local weapon controllers. Fixed a threading problem, possibly causing different priority local weapon controllers or anti-missile cannon controllers controlling the same turret, making it twitch and not fire. That's probably going to be very helpful for me. Missile harpoon cable with scales harpoon cable with scales. Width is reduced further from the camera. Oh, I thought I was going mad. Nope, the patch notes are just weird. Performance. Air pumps calculation didn't stop when vehicle is frozen. Now fixed. Steam. Fixed a problem causing steam propellers to be considered higher than intended relative to the water level. Fixed transmissions. This is steam as in steam engines, not steam as in the digital distribution service. That confused me for a second. Fixed transmissions, possibly changing direction instantly when getting a sequence of 0 opposite direction rotation requests. That might as well be in Ukrainian for how well I understood it. So, that's basically it for this update. The major thing is just the new disconnect. You can't get away with just sticking with the shift replace trick, which, let's face it, was kind of an exploit. And I guess, well, that's one less cheese tactics video that I can do, I suppose. But it's all good. So, on that merry note, thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps. Thank you to all my current supporters, and I will see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell.